Cupid, what are you doing? I thought you were forgetting about Dexter. I know I said that, but he's just so royally dreamy. Why don't you just shoot him with one of your arrows already and have him fall in love with you? Oh no, no way! How would you like being forced to love someone? No, it has to be his free choice. Well, then how about telling him how you feel so that he can choose freely? Well, every time I try to talk to him, my tongue gets twisted up into 1,000 knots. It's just hopeless. Don't you think I could help you with that, since I host Just Right, the school's most popular gossip show? Oh no, Blondie, I would just die if you put that on your show. Poor Cupid, so many problems. Here, have a teddy bear. Blondie, that's nice, but teddy bears don't solve everything. Nonsense, of course they do. Besides, this one's in your color palette. Thanks, Blondie. You're a doll. Hi everyone, this is Doll, Toys, and Games Gal, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made a dorm room for Blondie Locks and CA Cupid. And then after that we'll do some shoutouts. So let's get started. Now before you make a dorm room for these dolls, you have to have beds for them both. So if you don't, you can check out my Blondie Locks bed remake and Cupid bed remake videos to get some ideas. So people always ask me what shelves I use. I use large open cubes from hayneedle.com, and I like these shelves for my dolls because they're deep and tall and wide. Then what I do is I go make each doll a color palette on colorlovers.com. This is what I came up with for Cupid, and that's how I know how to pick her flooring and her walls. In this case, I chose this premium paper collection for Cupid, and I have now laid down 2 papers on the walls and on the floor for Cupid's room. Next, I made a palette for Blondie Locks, and this is what I came up with. And so I chose this flooring for her. It is a nice bright blue, royal blue felt with a sticky background. And so her flooring has gone in. And then from spoonflower.com, I ordered some custom Blondie Locks wallpaper. And this just came out better than I could have ever hoped. And it's very customized for Blondie. And now it's up on Blondie's walls, looking fabulous. Both dolls have a bit of black in them, so I'm using this black ribbon trim to line the bottom and the top walls of their dorm room. So now that I've done that, I would also like to add a little bit more detail to each side of the room on top of the ribbon. So on Blondie's side, I'm using this blue ribbon trim. And on Cupid's side, I'm using this pink arrowhead trim and adding that to the black ribbons. And now it's time for their windows. These are window frames from Mayberry Street, and you can find these at Hobby Lobby. And for Blondie, I am using pretty much the last of the Tricastlon box. And for Cupid, I'm using this heart-shaped hot air balloon because I thought it was perfect for Cupid, but it was on Briar's box. So there are their windows. Here's Blondie's on her wall, and here's Cupid's on her wall. For Blondie's curtains, I bought these laser-shaped keys and also this blue velour-like fabric, painted 2 keys black, attached fabric to both of them, and then hot glued them above Blondie's window. For Cupid's curtains, I chose this Paris-themed bandana, Paris being the city of love. I thought it would be perfect. Hot glued them around a popsicle stick, used this gold trim to create curtain stays, used these heart-shaped brads and a heartfelt sticker to create the final look for Cupid's windows. And there the curtains are next to her window. To decorate Blondie's walls, I took pictures of her best friends forever after, Briar and Apple, and painted 2 rectangular wood chips blue, hot glued their pictures on, and then hot glued them to Blondie's wall. I also wanted to give Blondie a large teddy bear collection because she just finds them absolutely adorable. And so to create a shelf for them, I took a craft popsicle stick and 2 blocks with holes, painted them gold and hot glued them to each other, then hot glued them to Blondie's wall as a shelf. And there she can display half her bear collection. And for the others, I took 3 more blocks with holes, painted them blue, hot glued them to Blondie's wall on the other side of her window, and then added the other bears. To finish up the furniture in her room, I found this awesome love seat from Amazon.com, and I thought it just went perfectly with Blondie's color scheme. And the final touch is a rug. I took a piece of craft fur and cut it into a teddy bear's head shape. Now, for Cupid's side of the room, these are wall vanity heart-shaped mirrors that I used to decorate her wall. And for Cupid's furniture, I got lucky and found off of eBay a perfectly colored wardrobe, pink and gold and cream, with a drawer that pulls out. I don't even know what the original set was, but this was so great. I had to bid for it and win. And that goes in next to Cupid's bed. And she also has this ottoman that I also found off of eBay as part of the same listing that was perfect for her in color. I'm going to make her a rug too out of this burlap pink paper and this black laser cut paper. And also there is this wood shape that I painted into pink and gold, and it just says love. And I thought, how perfect for Cupid. So finishing up her room, I am putting in her rug and now her ottoman. And I couldn't really find a spot for this love sign, so I'm just putting it at the foot of her bed. And we are pretty much done with her room, except it's missing one thing, and that is a picture of Dexter. How could there be a Cupid room without a picture of Dexter? And I took a heart-shaped frame and cut out a piece of cardboard of Dexter from his date night with Raven box, and there we are. Ta-da! This is the after. So let's show you Cupid's side of the room. I also removed the outfit from Heartstruck Cupid and put it in the wardrobe. And here's Blondie's side of the room. And now it's time for some shout outs. So here's a big shout out to Gianna Laundress and Ziz Dolls. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.